What is up everybody, welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the best place to build a base on Rust console. Now I know how most of you guys feel because I felt the same. When you first get Rust, you load into the game, you've got a bit of an idea of what to do, you have no idea where the best place is to build the best base. I've built quite a few bases now in completely different locations. I've tried to do hidden bases, I've tried building bases on top of mountains, in forests, in areas that I think would be safe, in water. Guys, I've literally tried everywhere. I found this amazing spot where, guys, you pretty much got like 99% chance of guaranteed of not getting your base raided, keeping your base and all the stuff that's inside it. Now the location that I'm going to show you guys, there's potentially two locations. So one of them is where I built my base, and this is where I'm going to be showing you guys. There's also a potential second option that you guys can pick as well, which I will be showing you as well. However, I'm going to be mainly going over where I've put my base, how I've built my base to make sure that it's secure, and the specific area that I've used to ensure that my base stays safe. So I started playing on Rust on the pre-release, so I haven't been playing for too long myself. And I've watched quite a few videos on where to build your bases and how to build them, the easiest way, quickest way, etc. All of those things. And none of it was helping me with actually keeping my base safe and stop it from getting raided and taken over by other people. Now I had this great idea to build the base where I have now, and essentially as soon as I done it, people sort of clocked onto what I was doing, and I've got quite a few bases around me now as well, and none of them have raided me. I haven't raided any of them. We're all sort of friendly, and you sort of have to be in the area that I'm in as a bit of a clue as to where I've built the base. Now, as you guys can see, I've got quite a lot in my base here. I've got some storage boxes. I've obviously got my tool chest to keep the upkeep on my base going. I've got a furnace, I've got a workbench, I've got a full-blown bed that I'm standing on right now. I've got somebody else's sleeping bag is in my team down there. I've got a rug. So guys, I've got a good little setup here. And this is the basics of what you need to be able to play Rust properly, to be able to start collecting things, to be able to go around, start looting safely. And I'm going to show you guys, if you stay tuned, I'm going to show you guys the best way of going on resource runs without losing any of your stuff from your base. Now, as you guys can see, I've been building up a nice little inventory. I've got a gun here, I've got axes, I've got bullets, I've got bow and arrows. I've got another one down here with my weapons. I've got spears, I've got picks, another bow and arrow. Radiation, I've got 3 or 4 green key cards. I've got a few electric fuses, I've got loads of arrows. I've got this one here, which is just a few random things. I've got hazmat suits, some more radiation pills, a grenade. This one I've got a little bit of food. I've got some food growing outside, which is also safe, and I'll show you guys in a second. Like I said, I've got a furnace here, level 1 workbench, and I've got a resource cupboard with quite a few resources in as well, which are ready to be used, essentially ready to do whatever you guys want to it. Now my base itself, as you guys can see, I haven't even fully upgraded to stone yet. I've still got wood ceiling, and a little thing that I'll let you guys in on is that when I first built the base, I left it for I think it was a day and a half just with the standard wood, which is like 10 HP, so you can actually destroy it with a rock. And nobody destroyed my base, chat. This is how good this place is where I built my base. I literally had bare wood and everybody could see in. I left it for like a day and a half and nobody raided me. That's how good this location is. Now, as you guys can see, like I said, I've still got some wood on the ceiling. I've got some wood on the wall, so if people wanted to raid me, it wouldn't even be too hard. However, in the location that I've built this, it would be quite difficult. So that's the inside of my base, guys. So let's just jump outside and give you guys a clue as to where I've actually built this. So as you guys can see on this map, I'm right next to the launch site. It's just behind me there, so it's a great location to raid. I've got a few things around me. I've got the dome over there, as you guys can see, and that way I've got a satellite dish. If I turn around, you'll see exactly where I built my base. So I have used the bandit camp, guys. This, seriously, this is 100%. If you're just starting out on Rust, you want to be chill, you want to just build up an inventory, play the game how it should be played, then 100%, guys, this is the only place you should build your base. What you need to do, I'll show you how to do it in a second, but what you need to do, head over to the bandit camp. You can run around with your rock out, so they don't kill you if you run around with your rock out. That's a little tip for you guys. You can break all these trees around you. You can even go in there and break all those trees in the base too. They won't shoot you, they won't kill you. If you go up to somebody else's base though and start trying to destroy it, they will put a wanted level on you and they will try and kill you. But what I'd recommend, as you guys can see on the bottom right, I'm in the safe zone. So that essentially means that if anyone comes up and hits me, the guards in the bandit camp will start trying to shoot them. They will essentially get like a wanted level on them, and it will say for half an hour, I believe it is, that they won't be able to go near the bandit camp or in the safe zones because they will get killed. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys exactly how I built my base. So I'm just going to grab my blueprint. I'm going to grab a little bit of wood, jump out my base quickly equip the blueprint. Now, as you guys can see, it does not let you build directly in the bandit camp. You guys might be thinking, well, how did you build your base there then? So essentially, guys, what you have to do is bring out your foundation, and what you want to do in the bandit camp is literally go from the inside out and slowly walk out until it will let you build your first foundation. It's right here. So it's essentially the same distance that I built my base. That, as you can see, I'm going to add one onto the side here. It doesn't let me build any out at the front though, because that's the closest you can be to the bandit camp. So what you want to do, as soon as it goes blue, start building at that distance, and you can start building back. One thing I will show you guys on my base, if I just walk behind it, I'm still in the safe zone. So this area here is still in the safe zone. If I keep going, I've got a little bit of room. So around about, let me see. So around about around about 1 square behind it is not in the safe zone. So as soon as these people come to your base, if they come up to it with a rock or anything and start hitting these walls, they are automatically going to be wanted, and they are going to be, and if they go into the bandit camp, they will start getting shot at. Hence why this base is so safe, because as soon as they start breaking your base from the back wall here, or put anything on it, or start trying to blow up your base, then you will be protected from the bandit camp. What I'm going to do to mine at some point, I'm going to build some more on the side here, build a stairwell going up, and then I'm going to have a second floor on top as well, and I will probably build it out long ways as well. FYI, for all of you guys who are wondering, I've had this base for almost a week now, has not been touched by anybody, has not even been bashed by anybody, not been raided or anything like that. I've simply just been playing the game the way I want to, upgrading my base, upgrading things, finding things, getting weapons, researching things. Another huge positive, guys, about having your base next to the bandit camp is that everything you could possibly need is here. There's research tables, there's weapon shops, there's shops to buy other things, there's a recycler, there's essentially everything you need to start playing the game, and it's all right on your doorstep, which is amazing. You also have water here, which is fantastic, so you can start growing plants. As you guys can see, I've planted all these. I've just got pumpkins growing constantly. They grow so quickly as well because they're right by the water, and then all you have to do, you can eat some more, plant some more seeds, and they just keep growing and growing and growing. Like I said earlier, once you get some hazmat suits and some weapons and you guys feel confident, it's one of the best locations in the map to start doing raids and stuff. I have the launch site there. I'll show you guys the map now quickly. So I have the launch site right next to me here. I've got the airfield down here, so as you guys see, it's slap bang in the middle of the map right there. You got the sewers up here. We got the mining outpost over here. We have the satellite dish, which is very close. We have a mining outpost here. We have the dome, which is also here, and the quarry. So guys, everything's pretty close. So if you want to go around and loot, you have the option. Now the other option that you guys might have is actually down here on the outpost. So as you can see, this is also another area which is safe zone. So if you guys wanted to head this way and check this out, I know there's 2 different maps I believe at the moment on console. So if you guys prefer to build near the outpost, just give it a go and see if it will let you do the same thing. I believe it will. So like I said, just head in there, slowly walk out to the edge of the safe zone, see if you're still in it, and then start building there. That's the best way of building a protected base that you will, fingers crossed, will not get raided on. Like I said, I've had my base for over a week now. I have not been raided, and it's all going smoothly. I'm upgrading everything. I'm having a great time. Now, as promised, I'm going to show you guys how to do the safest resource runs possible. What you want to do, once you built your base next to the bandit camp and you're happy with it, first things first is to go ahead and store all of your stuff you have in your inventory that you do not want to lose. So as you can see here, I've cleared my inventory, cleared my clothing. All I've got is a torch and a rock, which I'm not bothered about losing because you get one anywhere when you spawn in. Back out of that, and then just stand in the middle of your home, or anywhere for that matter. Hit the start button, go to kill and respawn. Now what this will do, as you can see, it's going to kill me. I flop down to the floor and die. It will bring up the map, and you have 2 options. Now on the top right, just above me here, you'll see it says random location or home. So obviously if you want to spawn at home, you can. However, what you want to do is hit random and go respawn. Now this is going to spawn you somewhere random on the map. As you guys can see, I'll bring up the map just to show you guys where I am. So I'm here. So as you guys can see, it's not the best route. So all you want to do when you're doing a resource run like this, all you want to do is run back to your base along a route where you can get some resources. See, I'm in the cold. It's not a very good route because it's straight through the trees and the mountains and the forests, etc. So all I'm going to do now is go ahead and do the same thing. Go kill and respawn. Are you sure? Yes. Now you want to just hit random again, so it puts you in a completely different location now. Okay, let's see where we are now. Once you spawn back in, just check on the map where you are. Okay, so as you guys can see, this is a bit of a better location. We've got a dome we can head through. We've got this road here. We can head straight into the bandit camp. So once you guys have spawned in, you just want to make a good idea of what direction to run in. I already know I need to head towards the dome. And what you want to do, you just want to make a beeline for home, running along the roads, going to things like dome and other places where there's no radiation, popping in there, grabbing some loot, and heading straight home. Now, I'm just going to speed this part of the video up just so you guys can see how I do my resource run and what I come back with when I get back to my home. So I'm just going to quickly go through what I got on that resource run just to show you guys. As you can see, I got some rocks, a good amount of scrap, some sewing kits. So if you guys want to research the hazmat suit, you will need the sewing kits to make another one. I got 80 fuel, low grade fuel, which is pretty good. 152 crude oil. I got a good amount of cloth, 60 wood, 50 metal fragments. I got some HQM from recycling some of the bits I got. Blueprints, some water, and then a couple of other little bits. Got some shelves too. So guys, that's what I got from my run. And guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe.